up? This is Stephan. Welcome to another episode of Scentventure. And today we have a really fun episode because I'm doing a fragrance haul of Sapil. This is a sponsored video and I got these fragrances for free. But as you all know, my opinion is always honest. And a little bit about the story of Sapil. Sapil is the casual, very inexpensive line of Swiss Arabian group. And as we all know, Swiss Arabian is well known and respected for doing clones and high-class oils to apply on your skin. Okay, all of these fragrances are, in my opinion, more or less clones or inspired by fragrances of designer fragrances. So let's directly get into this one. First, we have Rave by Sapil, and this one has first of all a fantastic sprayer, quite nice packaging. I'm really surprised by the juice, and we have several nice notes in this one, and maybe you can guess already which fragrance this should resemble. In the opening we have pepper, bergamot, geranium. In the mid notes we have elemi resin and patchouli, and in the dry down we have vetiver, cedar and a hell out of ambroxan. So many of you may have guessed this already. In my opinion, this is a actually quite nice clone of Dior Sauvage. In my opinion, a little bit more sweeter feeling to it, makes it a little bit more appealing to younger guys, maybe a little bit more bubblegummy vibe to it. But the juice itself is excellent. I got a decent projection out of this one, at least 1 to 2 hours, and longevity is also really nice, 6 to 7 hours, and it's maybe about 85% close to Sauvage. So this is a real bargain for the price because it's only $8 to $10. Depends on where you find it. It's not that easy to find in Europe, but I saw several retailers in the UK and also different retailers in Germany. So ordering should not be a problem. You can also check it out on the website of Sapil. I leave a link in the description. As I said, for the price, a really great alternative to Sauvage, and I would definitely recommend it if you are into Sauvage and don't want to spend the high designer prices. Staying with the Rave line, which is by the way a new launch, we have Rave for Her by Sapil, and this one is my favorite scent out of these fragrances they sent me. It's supposed to be a women's fragrance, and but I personally think it's quite unisex. The notes for this one are plum, iris, saffron, rose, jasmine, orris, rouge, amber and vanilla. This is supposed to be a clone of Marc Jacob Decadence. In my opinion, it's not that good clone. It's maybe 50% because it's not that oriental and it's lacking in the plum opening. But in my opinion, it's quite a nice alternative to fragrances like Chocomusk by Al Rehab or Chocolate Greedy by Montal, because it has a really gourmandish, chocolatey vibe. Really awesome, nice chocolate, vanilla, musk scent. Easy to wear, but not too versatile. Maybe just winter and nighttime scent. But I really like the juice. The longevity of this one is awesome. It lasts on my skin 10 to 12 hours. Projection is also very nice. Lasts at least 3 hours of nice projection. And I'm really loving that smell. It's awesome. I wore it to work several times. As you can see, I quite used a bit of the juice. It's really awesome, also really inexpensive. Definitely check this out if you're into gourmandish scents like Chocolate Greedy or Al Rehab Chocomusk. Okay, Let's go to the next one. This is quite surprising. This is Intense by Sapil. Sprayer, by the way, is fantastic on all of these three. And this one really surprised me because this is not a good copy. It's quite the same juice as the original. I will spoiler this one before I tell you the notes. This is a copy of Azzaro Wanted, and I have a sample of Azzaro Wanted here, and it's really, I can't tell the difference on skin. And for the price, this one is absolutely fantastic, very inexpensive, and it could be the same juice in a different bottle. The notes for this one are lemon, ginger, lavender, mint, cardamom, juniper, apple, vetiver, tonka and amber. And as I said, it's a perfect clone for Azzaro Wanted. It's awesome, guys, really. This juice is excellent. Lasts the same as Azzaro Wanted, projects the same as Azzaro Wanted, which is not the best performing fragrances, but for the price, unbeatable, I would say. And it's awesome. I also like the design quite much. Really lovely with all the details. Yeah, this is definitely a 10 out of 10 fragrance if you like Azzaro Wanted. Definitely blind buy worthy if you find it online. Please check it out, guys. Sapil Intense for him. Awesome, really nice scent, loving it. Okay, the next one is Sapil Intense for her. And this one is easily one of the best clones of Gucci Bloom. The notes for this one are orange, tuberose, jasmine, honeysuckle, orris, sandalwood and vanilla. And also this one is nearly identical to Gucci Bloom. It's a fantastic feminine floral scent, really awesome. Sprayer is also excellent. Just love this, guys. I wore this and I got many unsolicited compliments. No, just kidding. Wore this at home, but I asked friends of mine, and it really projects a lot. You can easily fill up a room with this, and it's suitable, perfect for a women signature scent, definitely. As Gucci Bloom as well, very versatile. In my opinion, definitely a 10 out of 10 fragrance for women. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome price, money, value, guys. Best Gucci Bloom alternative I smelled so far. Nowhere synthetic smelling. Really, really awesome juice. Next one is Undercover by Sapil. And this one, as you can see, the sprayer is not the best on the market. The packaging is also not my favorite out of these. But only matters to me is the juice inside. And this is supposed to be a clone of Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. And it's definitely quite close, especially in the dry down. The opening is quite a bit different because it has not that grapefruity, punchy opening of Bleu de Chanel, but the dry down is really good. The notes for this one are labdanum, ginger, sandalwood, nutmeg, patchouli, mint, grapefruit, vetiver and incense. And as I said, it's a quite nice clone of Bleu de Chanel, especially in the dry down. Lasts quite a bit, around 7 to 8 hours, which is really good in my opinion for such a cheap fragrance, or inexpensive fragrance to call it. And it really is 70% close to Bleu de Chanel, which makes this a great alternative. Also very versatile as the whole range of Sapil, except this one, but they are all leaned to designer scents, so they are all versatile and really mass appealing in my opinion. This one is really nice on skin, is a little bit more manly smelling, a little bit more patchouli in this one than in Bleu de Chanel, but this makes it more appealing to maybe older guys. I'm really digging this one. As you can see, I use quite a bit of juice of all of these fragrances because they have really good quality, and I'm quite surprised because I didn't hear about, because I haven't heard about Sapil before. But when I found out that Sapil is the daughter company of Swiss Arabian, I was really interested and curious, and they really do awesome juice for awesome money price value. This is awesome, guys. Really like this one. Longevity is really good, as I said. Projection is also really decent. It's a really nice fragrance. You can wear this anytime, any occasion. Awesome scent. Packaging and sprayer not that fantastic. And the last one is really fun because I just have to tell you the notes and you immediately know which fragrance this is an homage of or resemble of. In the top notes we have apple, bergamot, pineapple, black currant, we have birch, we have cedar, we have ambergris, we have vanilla and leather. Also rose and jasmine, of course. And I'm afraid to say, yeah, it's an Aventus clone, but I'm afraid to say the sprayer is the worst I've seen so far in years. Let's do it in the black background. Do you see that? The sprayer is not that good. Can't give more than 1 out of 10 points for the sprayer. And the presentation is not so good as well. I don't really like it, to be honest, but the juice as well as the whole line is fantastic. This one, let's spray it again. Ooh. This one, you immediately smell that it's supposed to be an Aventus clone, but it's far more fruitier, far more pineapple, far more black currant, which makes it a better alternative to Manchera Cidra Bois, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not that close to Aventus, maybe 50%, but it's closer to Manchera, maybe 80%. And it's really, really fruity awesomeness for the summertime. A steal for the price, if you ask me, because the longevity and projection are insane. You can't say that about Aventus recent batches, by the way, but this one lasts at least 10 to 12 hours on my skin, projects heavily for 3 hours, and it's an awesome scent. Awesome scent. I wish the sprayer was better, but I really wore this constantly over the last 2 weeks, and I got so many compliments out of this one. It's awesome, guys. Really. This is an awesome juice. I would recommend it to check it out. It's not that good clone of Aventus like Amaf or Al Haramain or Mazzolari or whatever, Avenue. There are so many clones. Terenzi Orion, there are so many clones. But this one is definitely its own fragrance. You know, it's a little bit more Manchera than Aventus, but it's fruity, mass appealing, and very, very long lasting, which makes it awesome. By the way, the dry down of this one, there is a lot of cashmere in this, I personally think, which gives it a little bit of sexy, musky sweatiness, you know, not too much of a smoky note, but really salty, interesting, sexual. Cashmere to me is really sexual. That's why I like Ancre Noir so much. But yeah, definitely check this out. All of these are great blind buy, guys. You can't go wrong with them. As I told you which fragrance should resemble which designer scent, you're good to go, in my opinion. These are all blind buy worthy because they're very inexpensive and long lasting and have good quality. And this is all that matters. You can discuss whether you like the packaging or not, but the juice is phenomenal. I'm really, 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 really happy that Sapil sent me these fragrances. Yeah, check this out, guys. and leave a comment down below if you already have checked out one of these. I'm curious to know about. Thanks to all my viewers for watching this video, and thanks to Sapil for sending me these free fragrances. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in another episode of Scent Venture. This was yours, Stephan. See you and bye bye. Ciao.